back. You are still on the entertainment segment of the weekend show, right on cue, I would say. I'm here with Monica Mass, who's an amazing gospel artist. She's also, as she calls herself, in enrichment in gospel spirits. She's someone who has expressed that she knows what she's been called to do and she's ready to give it her all. Good morning, Monica Mass. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm fine. Welcome back to the weekend show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's lovely to have you back. You were here joining us via Zoom.
Yes.
While you were probably still in Canada, right? And now
Right.
you're here physically. So welcome back to Nigeria also.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to get right into it. Your type of music and, of course, the way you feel about your music. I know your particular project about maybe 5 months ago was called Welcome.
Right.
Where you have your music video, and it's something I want to share with the viewers today.
Sure.
So I hope you're excited as well to see.
Oh, yes, of course.
So tell me why you chose gospel music. What is it about gospel that you love?
Well, I was born in a Christian family, and gospel music was like a part of my family legacy. Really, like my father was playing the organ in one of the biggest church in town. My mother was singing in the choir, and at a very tender age, I also started to sing in the choir. So gospel music is who I am, really, I would say.
Has embodied you
Yes.
as a human. Wow, that's beautiful. And it's inspiring as well to say, because I like your confidence. And even your ambience right now is calm, is welcoming, like the song
thank
titled Welcome. So now, what inspires you the most in creating, music?
The message. The message. I would say, I think the message of the gospel is about love, is about knowing who you are, accepting who you are, because God has accepted you the way you are. So I think for me, it is very empowering, because music does speak to us. It does speak to our spirit. It does transcend a lot of things in our lives and get to the core of who we are.
Indeed, I
And
agree.
yes, and I know that sometimes when someone is sad, we tend to pick music that speak to that sadness.
Yes, indeed.
But for me, the message of the gospel is uplifting. It's empowering. And that's what I am about. I like to see people empowered. I like to see people grow. And I like to see people thrive. So the message
Beautiful.
itself, speaks to me.
Yeah, so now that you're in Nigeria, I'm thinking you might have something coming up. We know about your previous project. What about your upcoming project? Is it going to be here? What are you planning, towards your music right now?
Oh, well, it's Nigeria all the way.
Yay.
Love you, Nigeria. Yeah. Well, it's amazing because this week as well, on the 25th, I celebrated my 20th wedding anniversary with my husband.
It's beautiful.
Who is
Congratulations.
Nigerian.
Beautiful.
Thank you. So Nigeria has become a part of me. And when I was thinking about this project, I was actually thinking about, I need some nice Afrobeat.
Yeah,
but I want
Afrobeats.
Nigeria
And that is something that's happening with the
style,
gospel
right?
industry right now. You all have changed. The gospel artists have changed, their style to accommodate R&B, Afrobeats. It's beautiful, And shout out to Godfrey God, who's here in the studio with us.
Yay,
We have
Godfrey.
amazing project out as well. I can see how you all are flowing well together. It's beautiful,
Yes.
So about your upcoming project, give us more details. Highlight a few important parts of it.
Well, it's about praise because, I have a lot of kids. Yeah, I have about 4 children, and one
amazing.
adopted makes it 5. And when I raise my kids, many parents, they always say, when somebody gives you something, say thank you, thank you.
Yes.
Like you emphasize that. But as we grow, a lot of us forget how to say thank you. And this project is really just to tell everyone, you have to think about saying thank you to God, because the fact that you just woke up this morning, my alarm clock woke me up, right?
Yes, but
However, if I was dead,
spiritually, yeah,
the alarm clock won't wake me up,
That
right?
is true.
So just for the breath that we have, we need to say thank you. So the whole project is about saying thank you to God and reminding people that, hey, you are who you are, or you have what you have. It is by the grace of God.
That's a beautiful place to leave it, Monica.
Yes.
Right before we leave, I want to just ask about if you have particular Nigerian gospel artists. Which particular one would you do with a song? Do you have anybody in mind? Who would that be? If you could pick a gospel artist in Nigeria.
I love a lot of gospel artists, and Nigeria has produced some of the most
Oh,
amazing
that is
gospel
great that you
artists.
said that.
Oh yes, there is, and up there in Canada, yeah, we listen to a lot of things. But if I want to feature right now, I would say hands down, Moses Bliss.
Woo! Beautiful.
Yes.
That is good. Shout out to Moses Bliss and shout out to all our amazing gospel artists who have been making the pathway. New waves coming through. I'm extremely proud of you, Monica, and I wish you
Thank
luck
you
on your
so
next
much.
project. We can't wait to have you back on the weekend show. You know you're welcome anytime. We are here for you, and we do love you.
And thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, that's all we have for you all this morning. Of course, like I said and promised, I brought back the guest, and she's amazing. Glad to have her here. But now I want to show you her song titled "Welcome," which she created 5 months ago, but it's still very fresh to us here. Take a look at that. My name is Aisha B. Join me next week on the Weekend Show. I'll see you then. Bye bye.
Holy Spirit, you're welcome. Holy Spirit, you're welcome.